Oh boy, so a set of unfortunate events have happened, unfortunately, in the last chapter where we, well, kind of invaded the Greek colonies, but not really. They actually attacked us because we went into the wrong temples and big set of confusion all around the place. And now we want to straighten things out, but it won't actually work out the way we wanted to. In chapter number 3, greetings from Greece. Bewildered by the Greek colonist hostility, Caster goes to Greece to try and straighten things out. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Let's watch the cinematic.
Move! Let the general through. You, tell the general what you told me.
The Atlanteans, sir. They invaded the island.
What?
They were building a temple to Uranus. They attacked the colony.
I don't believe it.
Believe it or not, they set sail right after us. They will be here soon.
The Atlanteans have gone mad. Send word of this to our allies. Ask them to send help.
Yes, sir.
Then muster our men and have them prepare a defense. If Atlantis comes to us looking for a fight, she'll get it.
Okay, well, let's be completely honest. We didn't actually invade or attack anyone. They attacked us first. But it was deserved.
The resources in this area are thin, but there are several plenty vaults in these Greek lands. We should capture some of them.
We've been granted visibility to all the plenty vaults in these lands.
So yeah, this is the interesting situation we have in this chapter, which is we cannot actually build the towns. Yep.
No way to get one.
To maintain control over a plenty vault, we need to have a larger force near it than our enemy. Burek, Eschlost.
Yes, okay. So we have to take control of plenty votes because that is our only form of getting a larger amount of income. Of course, we can still use our citizens because they are mobile drop-off points, but we cannot build any more citizens. So that also means that we have to save the ones and protect the ones that we already have. Okay, so this first couple of plenty votes are easy to take over, and this is really just a chapter about being efficient with what you have, and then you should not have any kind of issues. So each plenty vault will generate 4 resources of each type per second. Or they have 2. We're about to have a third one, and I immediately put down a palace to get those nice destroyers going early on. Now, occasionally we'll get some reinforcements, including some more citizens, so that will speed up things, but for the time being we're limited. Exactly. Okay, so our first oracle, I'm going to set him up over here. He will definitely not be in the way of anything else. Okay. Okay, let's get some counters. Counter infantry. Okay. Also, we need houses. Setting up a second palace. So we have some defense in this initial area. So yeah, a series of very unfortunate events in the storyline. And now, of course, that the Greeks have sent the word to the Norse and the Egyptians. We're not really liked by anyone at this point. All thanks to Krios' vision. Okay, let's just... Okay, now in this chapter, actually, you transform your units into heroes much faster than in the previous one. That's at least a good thing. I think I'm going to put down a temple at least. Because they like instantly transform, as you can see. Now, they did say an army is approaching, and I mean, this is an army, but it's not really approaching.
A statue to General Melagnius. Lord Uranus is bound to reward us for destroying these wherever we find them.
Yes. So if you destroy a statue of the general, then you will actually gain some sentinels around it. Now, this happens in certain areas. It's not always going to be the case that this will happen. But, like, this is a very good defensive position, and we can even put down another palace later on right next to it. It will be super helpful. Right now, honestly, I just want to focus on the destroyers because they're extremely good units and some counter units. Not sure if I'm going to go with... Okay, so here's a little bit of a fishing village, which we can destroy. Actually, since now we have a nice amount of vision in the area around us, we can actually go down there and just piss off the Greeks even more, unfortunately. Now, in the meantime, of course, we can gather resources with our citizens because nothing's stopping us from doing so.
Destroy Melagnius' statue to take over their fishing operation. The
That's all it
Dutch
takes.
market in this village belong to us now.
Okay. I think we can afford the better exchange rate upgrade.
Reinforcements!
Okay, some more reinforcements. Got another oracle and some basic units that all things considered not the best reinforcements. Oh, this upgrade is huge, by the way. I'm not sure if I actually went over it last time around, but Hyperion increases your heroes' hit points and lets them regenerate. So this is all the units that will become heroes will regenerate health and even more hit points. Okay, so this is fantastic. We can go in here. There's a lot of Cyclops in there.
Yuji, Didiot, Herr Joes.
So this is just going to be a gradual build-up kind of chapter. I don't want to keep saying missions because it's not like missions, they're like chapters in the story. Okay, those are also here. So I'm not sure if this is actually a bug, you know, when they said that an army is approaching, like...
Reinforcements are here!
Okay. Honestly, when reinforcements arrive, the only thing I'm interested in is worker units. And not these simple ones. Because if we can just spam out destroyers and the counter units, then everything's gonna be fine and we won't really need these basic units. I like getting the archers, as I mentioned in the first chapter, because if you turn them to heroes, then we can actually counter the myth units a lot easier.
We found the caves of Polyphemus.
Yep, here is. Luckily, most of these guys are myth heroes, so they're gonna be very good against myth units. They didn't stand a chance, honestly. Okay, we have some goats over here. Just transform as much as we can to heroes. Good stuff.
More reinforcements have arrived!
Okay, reinforcements. Do we have some workers? Yes, we do. Hell yeah. That's the most important. Let's grab an oracle and actually place it over here. Okay, that's great. I think really gold is the thing that we need to gather.
Yuji, Didiot.
Everything else is fine. Or of course, build some more houses for population. That's all the houses we can afford. Okay. And as the game said, we're not going to be able to gain access to any kind of town center, so this is going to be the population that we end up with. We won't have any more.
More reinforcements have arrived!
Actually going to scout with this ship because...
Discovered an underworld passage.
Yeah, so we can use this to actually get around them. This is where it's going to send us. And we can sneak in from the back.
Reinforcements!
Okay, I think I'm going to build a few more oracles. Okay, now this is a nice sizable force to actually hold its own, so I think we can move out with this, with these guys. Could use this underworld passage, but I just want to explore a little bit over here because I don't really remember what's over here.
Yuji, Ma, Yuji.
I do want a palace over here. More palace, the better. Also, we can send our oracle over here. Okay, let's grab an oracle, send him over here. This is team number 2. Okay, let's take over the next plenty vault. I think it should be fine. Then we're gonna send in an oracle down here. Okay, good stuff. Okay, we have a relic.
Discovered gold from the shipwreck.
So here are some shipwrecks. This is a nice throwback to the Fall of the Trident campaign. If you guys remember, there's even an achievement in that one. for gathering the or finding the shipwreck. So this will also spawn a group of sentinels, which is fantastic. We can now actually connect these two bases, and I'm gonna take a few workers just so we can put down some palaces. Is there a plural of palace? Okay, we lost the plenty vote. Let's grab this relic and run back to our temple with it. Okay, now this relic improves all units' line of sight. That's great. So this is the big army we saw earlier. Might be in a little bit of trouble taking them out, but it's like kind of their main army, so if we can eliminate that, then we're going to be in a very good position. They did have some cavalry by the looks of it, so I'm going to actually grab. Yeah, they do have some cavalry and also some infantry units. Okay.
A hero has fallen.
Okay, these guys are out of gold, so let's. Okay, let's use chaos actually. Hopefully that will finish some of them off. Okay, we can actually regain our plenty volt. Good stuff. So let's grab a little bit of anti-cavalry. Sure. Let's destroy this temple. Or statue, not temple. So like this is a statue that won't actually give us sentinels, if I recall correctly.
Reinforcements have arrived! Favor from the gods!
There's actually a lot of things to be found around the maps. But if you set up a nice amount of palaces over here, plus some walls, then they won't be able to do anything in that location anymore. Plus there's a relic over there. Okay. Now that statue will actually give us some sentinels. That's fantastic. Plus we have a sky passage over here, should we need it. What's nice to do here is to set up a set of walls plus a palace behind it. Because this is going to be secured, definitely.
When our army is strong enough, it will be time to call on the good general himself.
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet, although we are actually pop capped, so might be wrong in that one. I just want to see what's over here. Let's have some palaces over here as well. Because this is secured. I mean, I'm going to consider this is secured. So I'm not going to worry about this position anymore. Which means we can rally everyone over here. We can reduce the amount of potential flanks. Now this is a new myth unit, Prometheans. Which is great because what it does is it divides into several Promethean offsprings when killed. So getting rid of them is actually quite a challenge. Okay, so nice palace over here. Maybe we can even squeeze in. Yeah, we can squeeze in two. That's even better. Okay, you guys are attacking the walls, which is an interesting. No, you guys can't get in there. Okay, then it's my bad. Sometimes I wish auto-attacking would actually prioritize walls, and walls are in the way of attacking everything else.
Reinforcements have arrived!
Okay, what did we get? Oh yeah, we actually didn't get any reinforcements, I guess, because we are pop capped. That's actually interesting. I'm gonna take the destroyers. We have 10 of them. As we have seen in the previous chapter, 10 destroyers are gonna be insanely good. At this point, you know, looking at the amount of resources we have, I'm not even gonna gather any kind of resources with our citizens. Just gonna focus on some of these buildings. So this is kind of a straightforward chapter in the sense that if you just take your time and build up and just gradually expand your domain, then it's gonna be quite easy to do so. I feel like the amount of resources you get in this one is actually a little bit insane. At least on Titan difficulty, maybe it would be a little bit better to just simply, you know, reduce it, because this is kind of crazy. I've been recording for 15 minutes and we already are like at 7,000 plus, except for gold. So this would have been the location where the underworld passage took us, would have taken us. Just grab this relic, because why not? I think I'm just gonna set up a temple over here. I'm not gonna run back all the way. Let's destroy this because I don't remember what's over here. Okay, here we don't have anything else. Where these guys came from is a fantastic question. We actually have 2 relics over here and some shades. Shit, run, boy. Run, brother. We're coming. Run. Not sure these are like insta-hit shades or just... Oh, they don't do anything. My bad. I thought these were like special in some way. No, okay. So let's take this relic, which is ranged soldiers and ranged myth units are cheaper. It's actually good. And we have another relic. Let's just do a little bit of scouting with this healing unit. It's actually one of the best use cases for the healing unit, is just to scout with them. Now you are not really generating any kind of favor. So it looks like we didn't miss anything over here. Let's grab the second relic. Increases the hack armor of infantry. Great stuff. At this point, we literally have infinite resources. Plus, we are extremely pop capped. I think we can just move in, honestly. There's not much we can do. I just want to spam some more buildings. We could check out what's over here, actually. I didn't fully investigate this map before.
It appears the Atlanteans have brought the fight to us.
So here we have the general. Who is now fighting against his own. Actually... set up some palaces. Actually, did we like reach the limit? Yeah, 15 limit for the palaces. Now this god power is a very interesting valor. Target one of your human units to convert it into a hero and heal it fully. This kind of feels like it's completely useless, because
General Melagnius shall never fall to the likes of you.
I'm not entirely sure why you would, you know, use that when you can transform your units, especially if you have the resources to do so in mass. Like, you can transform a lot of them. As you can see, they have a ton of units over there, and I'm also not sure if this is a bug or not, that they're just sitting over there. Probably would be a nice idea to just chill over here and simply wait for the chaos ability to go up. That would be crazy good in my opinion.
E poro fras. Ure. Yuji. Kopos. Ma. Yuji. Yuji. Ure.
Okay, we destroyed this little area over here. We can break in from the other side. Okay.
Yuji.
I mean, what we could do, actually... to destroy those ones so that we have enough for... enough capacity.
Ma. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Kopos.
So now the general is fighting.
E poro. Yuji. Ma. Yuji. Ure. E Yuji. E poro fras. Ma.
Reinforcements, attack!
This is when the chaos ability would be super handy.
E poro fras. Kopos. E poro fras. E poro fras. Kopos. E poro fras. Ure. E vilus mokay. Yuji. Ure. Kopos.
Shoot his general, by the way. Chaos should be up in a moment. These, I'm pretty sure these guys are supposed to attack us. This is like the second time this has happened, that they're just standing there. I'm not sure why. I know we need to kill the general. I'm just curious what will happen if we delay it a little bit.
Kopos, pure. Yuji, ma. Kilus, e poro fras. Kopos, pure. Yuji, ma. Kilus moke. Kopos, Yuji. E shlo, Yuji. Ma. E poro fras. Pure. Yuji, e shlo, ma.
I mean, we could just go in there, of course. Just to see what happens.
Yuji, ma. E shlo.
No, we cannot, because we cannot attack the walls. Okay. Okay, I've never actually experimented with that. But yeah, the poor general, man.
I've been injured. Soldiers to me!
More treachery! The Norse and Egyptians rise up against us with these Greeks. Do they forget who we are?
There are too many. We cannot fight against them here.
You're going to let them get away with this?
I did not say that. I said there are too many to fight here.